Ladies and gentlemen, I am so excited to tell you that I finally received my Apple MacBook Pro 16-inch computer. This is a computer that Apple just dropped October 2021. I ordered it the first week of November 2021 and I got it December 22nd, 2021, so it took about 6 weeks to get to me from China. And I know it was in China because I could see a little tracker, and if you've ordered a MacBook Pro and you're waiting for it, you may see that it's in Shanghai, but don't worry, you'll get it soon, just like I did. Without further ado though, if you're watching this video, you're curious about the MacBook Pro 16-inch. What's it gonna look like? What's it gonna be about? Well, I have it in this box right here, and I'm gonna open it, and let's get to it. We have the Apple MacBook Pro 16-inch laptop computer with a Pro Max M1 Max chip. Not the Pro chip, the Max chip. It's a Pro computer, Max the chip. Take it to the max. Ooh. Check out that padding, guys. That's when you know it's legit. I was a little worried about how they package it because I felt like maybe it wouldn't be good, but yeah, it's packaged pretty well. Obviously, anytime you get a Mac, anytime you get an Apple product, you're getting a product that's going to be packaged well, because like that's the whole gimmick, is that it looks clean, it is clean, everything has like been tested and tried again. That's why people spend so much money. I think this MacBook set me back around $3K, but for me personally, because of how much I edit, how much video stuff I do, it's really useful for me to have two competent computers that can edit 4K footage, 6K footage, 8K footage. If I'm ever shooting on Alexa or Red or anything higher end, I need a computer that can handle that. And my desktop is great, it definitely can, but getting this new MacBook Pro with the Max chip inside, the M1 Max chip, I'm super excited about it because everything I've seen online, it works blazing speed. I mean, I could talk about all the specs, but there's plenty of videos that will dive into the specs more than I can. I was just looking for something fast that I can edit video on, and everything I saw online, this computer was the one. On the back, it's a 1 terabyte SSD, which is, I usually don't even use the hard drive on the computer very much, but that's great. That's great to have that space. And a 32 gigabyte unified memory, which actually is a little low. On my desktop, I was able to upgrade it to a 64, but on these MacBooks, unfortunately, you will not be able to update it yourself. So maybe I should have gotten a 64 gigabyte in there, but I do think 32 is enough because I don't really use any of the hardware on the computer too much. I usually edit off of external hard drives. I'm not too concerned about that. I almost use it exclusively for video editing, so it should be good. So let's get rid of this box. So you got this little nifty plastic right here. Ooh. I'm excited about this. The plastic on these are always so nice. I can't put my finger on it, but I actually watched, what was that? Where that kid was eating plastic. We watched a video.
Was it My Strange Addiction?
My Strange Addiction. We watched a TV show called My Strange Addiction where the kid was eating plastic. And I am not one to eat plastic, personally. I don't find it flavorful. But this Apple MacBook Pro plastic may be the one I'd be interested in. So, just letting you know that, Apple, you may have another product on your hands. Flavored plastic. Now let's open this sucker up. Ooh, baby. Damn. Damn, Daniel. That's what it looks like inside. That's nice. Got this wax paper, something around the MacBook. That's, again, Apple. I would eat that. I would eat this paper. Like that. That's kind of nice. Wow, this is beautiful. It's really sleek. I mean, obviously every Apple product is sleek, but has a nice engraving on the bottom here, MacBook Pro. It's beautiful. I got the space gray. There was two options. Can't remember the other option, but I got the space gray option. So if you look at it, this is what the space gray looks like. Let's see what else is in here. So that was another thing. The reason I wanted to wait for this laptop as well is because all the ports are back into it. You got the SD card port, which is huge for me because I'm shooting. You got the USB-C port. You got the HDMI port. And then you got the magnetic strip, which is the magnetic strip for the power cord, which I used to always like when I had my 2010 MacBook Pro. So I'm glad that it's back on here. And then 2 USB-C ports over here and a headphone jack. All of these ports they had gotten rid of for years on the MacBook Pro, but then they brought it back in this edition. And honestly, that's part of the reason why I bought this, because I wanted all those ports back instead of having to get all those accessories for these ports. So I'm glad that Mac and Apple decided to just bring it back, throw it old school, and put all those ports back. I know some people don't like that, but as a content creator, as like that's my main thing, that's super useful for me to just kind of throw the memory card in there. You got all the instructions in here. Let me tell you how to find it. I mean, I think this is all useful stuff if you are new to Mac, but I'm a seasoned vet in the MacBook game. And then you got your cable here. And that's it. Nothing else. It's cool. You're left with the cool box. Nothing. But now you see the inside of it. That's a true unboxing, folks. That's a true unboxing. You got the power cord. Let's see what this power cord is. Oh, nice. The cord is like that fabric cord. It's really nice, actually. I don't know what you call this, but it's the one that like probably doesn't get tangled as easily.
Like cable?
It's a cable, but it's like fabric. There's like a fabric outside of it. Folks, this is a beautiful cord. Dude, this is huge though. I guess it's always been this big, but it just seems bigger than usual. But that's Apple for you. Go big or go home, right? So this is it. This is the power cord. This goes on the left side. It's not like the other MacBooks where you could kind of plug the USB-C on either side. This is exclusively to the left side of the MacBook if you're looking at it. So I got my MacBook, got this sucker. Do I open it? Oh. The heck? There's like something on it. There's like a cover, which I guess is to protect the screen. Voila. Folks, this is my new MacBook. Oh, hello. Empezar. Los gentes. It's saying like hello in different languages. And then you go through the process of signing in, all your information, which I don't think you need to see because I got some private information for y'all.
To use English as the main language, press the return key.
Uh-oh. I've unleashed Siri. And now she owns me. No, I don't know who that was, but I think that was Siri. And she's ready. She wants me to get into this laptop. So folks, if you're interested in getting the new Apple MacBook Pro 16-inch, you may have to wait a little bit because it did again take about 6 weeks for me to get this. After ordering it in early November, I got it at the end of December. Maybe as the shipment, stuff starts coming better from China, you'll get it sooner. But for me right now, it took about 6 weeks because it just came out. And I'm really excited. All the specs on the computer, Apple lays them out pretty well. There's tons of videos on YouTube that are better explaining the specs. I just kind of want to open it for you and show you what the reasons I bought it and the reasons why I'm excited about it. Mainly because of editing. It's supposed to be the fastest MacBook Pro that's come out in a while. I got the Pro Max chip, not the Pro chip. because that's supposed to be a bigger chip, supposed to be quicker, it's supposed to be export videos quicker from Final Cut Pro and be able to off of Premiere, get my rendering done quicker, which is good for me for editing. It has all the ports on it, which I'm excited about. SD port, USB-C, HDMI, so you can plug it straight to a TV. 2 USB-Cs on this side, so 3 total. The audio jack to kind of plug in old headphones on there, and then your magnetic power strip. Other than that, it's super light, it's super sleek. This is the space gray. If you're interested in getting it, get it. It's gonna set you back about $3, maybe a little extra, $3, $3,100, $3,200. But for me, if you're a 4K editor, I think it's worth it. And if you are a content creator, I think it's worth it. And yeah, but I think, if you are not any of those and you're just looking for a new laptop, you could probably get the Air or something a little cheaper, because this has all the bells and whistles. And if you're just, browsing the web and you don't do any of those content creating tasks, then I don't think you need a computer like this. But saying that, it never hurts. I think these computers last a long time. My old MacBook Pro lasted 10 years. This one I hope to last for 10 years. My desktop is about 4 or 5 years old, and it's honestly works fantastic. So I've never had an issue with MacBooks or Apple computers. So hopefully this continues that trend. And yeah, this is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you dig this unboxing. Hopefully you get one of these if you are interested. There's a link below for these computers, so check it out. And let me know if you have any questions about ordering it, when you ordered it, how you ordered it, if yours is delayed. I went through the whole process of calling Apple and all that, so I've been through it all. Let me know if you have questions. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful 2022. And I'm gonna dive into this beautiful MacBook Pro 16-inch Space Gray.